Hey, shalom, shalom. Before I get started, I want to give all the glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Kakurash. Double honors unto my apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and safety to all the sincere Akim that's out here pushing his word in truth and in all sincerity. Shalom. And shalom to you sincere sisters and other listeners as well, you know. I want to do this another morning lesson. You know, it's a little cloudy. It's early. It's about, as you can tell, I'm live. It's about almost 6:30. I had a thought yesterday evening, and I said, you know what, I might speak on that in a lesson in the morning. And then I just heard something on the radio dealing with the fact of I want to deal with the three spirits, the three unclean spirits spoken on in the book of Revelation. You know, likened unto a frog. You know, and those three unclean spirits deal with Esau's city-states. You know, which represents the city-states in themselves represent the financial aspect, the military aspect, which is in DC, the financial, which is in London, and then the religious aspect, which is Vatican, right? Those are the three spirits that shape and program these people. Okay, that's the programming pillars, if I would say, you know. And in any society, you know, you're going to need those three things to have any chance of ever having an empire. There's never been an empire that didn't have its ability to push its religious stance on the people, right? Then you mint your own form of money, whatever is the easiest way for you to receive tributes, whatever is the easiest way for you to sell or buy in your kingdom. And then the military. There's never been a great empire with a weak military. That's a ass backwards statement. You got a strong empire but a weak military? No, absolutely not. You know, you need all three of those. So last night me and my rib, we were talking about something, and it just sparked my mind to think about the fact of, I just kept saying, like, yeah, this place is done. It's just done. I said American culture is done. That's what I said, right? And I might name this video that. American culture is done, because American culture is greatly shaped by those three things. When you think of America, what is the official religion of America? It's Christianity. Okay? It's not. It's Caesar. It's Cesare Borgia. It's Serapis Christus. You know, it's Jesus Christ, the image of that man. That's the image of Christianity. That's the religious aspect. If you think of America and you think of what is the religion, you're not going to say Muslims. You're not going to say Judaism. You're not going to say any of that shit. It's Christianity with different denominations, period. Number one. When you think of America and when you think of money, when the world thinks of money, it thinks of American money, the US dollar. That's why over the last several months in 2023, what has been the main thing with the money system? Oh yeah, such and such denounces the US dollar. They'll no longer be trading the US dollar anymore. We're going to be trading the rupee or whatever currency that they are making their deals with within this BRIC system. Oh yeah, for the first time in whatever amount, almost 50 years, the U.S. dollar is not the the currency that'll be traded in this. This is all new. This is an attack on, like I say, the things that shape American culture. Now, if you're on a level of understanding, you know, when I say American culture, you should already know that there's no such thing as America. That this is the last leg of the Roman Empire, which is Babylon the Great. Okay, but nevertheless, when you send your letter when you send your mail, when your company asks for your mailing address, right? You ain't about to put Babylon on the letter. Okay, so this is I just want to make that point, but that was the money. What did I speak about? I spoke about the money. Shit. Well, the if I didn't say it, the military. You know, everybody has this thought process towards the American military that nothing in the world is stronger than it. It's the strongest military in the world. No matter what comes up, we're going to defeat it. And that's just not necessarily true. And it hasn't been true for a very long time. Okay? The U.S. military is the laughing stock of the world. Okay? You got man boys and boy girls, and you got overweight people, you got unruly black women in the military, you got nigger women in the military. It's a shit show. Okay? It's a big shit show. So the military, the money, shit, and if I didn't, I'll say it again, the religion. All right, what is the religion aspect? Like I said that already, Christianity, that's right. But I wanted to make another point. That's why I came back up. I was just listening to the radio, the local radio here, before I cut this on, and they were speaking about how pre-pandemic Gen Xers, right? A lot of people get these a lot of people call Gen Zers, millennials, and Gen Zers, and boom, a lot of people don't really understand the age group. So Gen Xers are people that are like 41 to early 50s, right? That's Gen X. Like if you're like 41 to like 54, 55-ish, give or take. And they were saying how comparable from pre-pandemic times to now, that group has the highest disappearance in church and going to church and that church activities. That prior to the pandemic, it was about a 42% participation. And that's dropped down to almost 20% over the last 3 years. And they're saying they're comparing this drop off to almost like quiet quitting. Like how when a nigga hold on. Like when a person gets a job and they're over the job and they're looking for a new job, or how Americans are as a whole, it's quiet quitting. People are just not showing up to church no more. Okay, people aren't showing up no more. They just stop coming. They're not volunteering. Do you understand? Like, there's not enough time in the day to do all this extra shit, man. Oh, I'm going to go volunteer at the church today after I get off late. No, people worked easier. I'm telling you, time, like, everybody now is like, this shit don't even make sense. Okay? So, the religion, the money, the military is all shot. And those all are big things that keep this place in the position that it's been in. Nothing else. Okay? The fact that you have feminism and these different thought processes or theories or ideologies, I should say, is simply because of those things. The money, the military, and the off-brand version of religion that Esau presents to the world. Okay? So those things are done. If you separate those three and we could, and you dive into each of them, you're gonna see that each is weakened. And once you realize how weakened each side is, you understand that America doesn't have a leg to stand on. And much further than America not having a leg to stand on, Edomites don't have a leg to stand on. Okay? We understand that the great destruction, the great tribulations is going to come here. But this is still no different, here, Russia, the others, well, see, somebody would get me tripped up right there. Russia, 144. Russia is not part of the heads, but I was about to say in the other heads. But I wanted to make a distinction and let it be known that Russia, like Apostle Tahar was going into, Russia is not part of the seven heads. So when I say America, and then I threw Russia in there because Russia and America, even though they're beefing with each other, are still Edomite countries. But America and the other heads, so like British, French, Spaniards, Rome, and so on and so forth. That's what I was speaking to. Okay, I want to clarify that up. You see, they don't have a leg to stand on. There's no leg for these people to stand on. It's weak. So where is this space for the fuckery when the money's done, cooked? All right? We're literally out here working for monopoly money. Everybody's stressed the fuck out. Everybody. See, them days is long gone. You get sick and you go to the hospital, and there's some lady that works there that genuinely feels like she was born to be a nurse and help people. Okay? Like going the distance, 144. Them days is gone. Niggas is broke. Niggas is not seeing the fruits of their labors. And the last thing they want to do is deal with your shitty grandma. All right? Trust me. There's a few nurses that have that sweet spirit on them. All right? That deal with the babies and shit like that. Few. Far and few. All right? Far and few. Jeez, got me looking back. All right? But you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So I'm gonna close up here in a second. I made my point. I don't want to ramble too much. But I just wanted to speak on the fact that, these three elements are what shape this society. And they are crumbling right before our eyes. And that's why there's no more room to produce. All right? Part of that religion is the witchcraft. The Lord said that he would cut off all witchcraft out of the land. That's Micah, the 5th chapter. One of my favorite verses. And we see that. The witchcraft is being cut off. Esau don't have the ability to create and do the things that he was doing no more. His time is up. Okay? Hey, so with that, like I said, I'm going to close this up. I don't want to ramble. Matter of fact, I do got a little second. Let me see. Because I be driving when I do these, so I don't really have, obviously, I don't want to read scriptures in heavy Atlanta traffic, but I want to get it for the sake of edification since I'm right here. I will read that before I close out, though. I think that's Revelation 16. Bear me 1 second. I think it's Revelation 16. If I can't get it, I'm in this dark car. Yep. This is Revelation 16 and 13. And it says, and I saw 3 unclean spirits like frogs come out of the mouth of the dragon. Right. What's the dragon? Like I said earlier, The dragon represents the ancient Roman Empire, all right, which is now formed this EU NATO beast, okay? And it says, and out of the mouth of the beast, and out of the mouth, 3 unclean spirits came like frogs out of the mouth of the dragon, and the mouth of the beast, and the mouth of the false prophet. Right, that's the 3 city-states. Okay, that's the military, that's the religion, and that's the financial aspects. All right, and behold, and it says, for they are the spirits of devils working miracles, which go forth unto the kings of the earth. And that's what's going to happen. All 3 of these spirits are going to have to work some major miracles in these times to keep the people enchanted. Okay? The military with their these supersonic missiles and weaponry, and they're going to show these lasers. They're going to have to reaffirm your fear of the military. That's what's going to have to happen. That's a miracle working. That's a little deal with the money. The money going from physical money to digital money. That is another aspect of a miracle. That's a miracle in itself. It's a wicked miracle, but nevertheless, it's a miracle. To be able to send money instantly to somebody on the other side of the world, pay for something on the other side of the world, and you ain't have to ship a check or a money order or nothing, that's a miracle. Okay? And the scriptures speak about the miracles of the wickedness. They're going to start doing miracles. This chip is going to have people doing miracle like shit. Walking, seeing, speaking. Things that they never would believe to see are going to be happening. Now, those are miracles done by the left side with these unclean spirits. All right. And it says, which go forth unto the kings of the earth and on the whole world to gather them to the battle of the great day of the Lord. Right. So that's that. Again, the Lord is these spirits are set forth to deceive those that aren't meant to receive salvation. All right. And you have to be understanding all of these. See, there's so many things that could trip you up. It could be the fear of hunger. It could be the strength of the military. That's why there's psalms that speak about not trusting in bucklers and shield and trusting in them because there's many chariots. You got to remember these scriptures. That's the military you don't want to get caught up in that. Then you got the what did I say? The military, the money, the chip. Okay, and then the religious. Oh shit, dude brought somebody back from the dead. A lot of Jake gonna be captivated by that bullshit, not realizing it's deception. Okay, hey, so I'm gonna close this up. All right, I pray this lesson was edifying, gave a level of understanding. So with that, I want to give all the glory and understanding to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rakak Kodash. Double honors unto my apostles and elders. Shalom.